Good morning. It's a little after 9 a.m. on Thursday, March 2nd, 2017. I'm Christiana Ellis. Been up for a little while, had some breakfast. This is 5 more minutes. Excuse me. So yesterday was our, cheat day, so to speak. And, I didn't get a lot of writing done, but then again, that was kind of the point. We were doing some other things. But one of the things that I did go to do with a few other people was this escape room challenge. And I'd always kind of wanted to do one of those because I am a big fan of the video game type where it's just sort of a locked room and you have to solve various puzzles in order to escape. And it's just the sort of thing that's like, it's just a live action, real life version of one of those things. And we actually ended up doing 2 at a place called Headcase Games in Gatlinburg. And the first one, which was the one that had sort of immediately attracted my attention, was the Aztec Temple. And it was very cool. There was the first one was only half an hour long, which I don't think it was too short a time in terms of having enough time to do all the various puzzles. I think it was probably timed pretty well for that. But I feel like maybe half an hour is just too short for that type of experience in general, because it's sort of, by the time you're really sort of way into it, you feel like the time's almost up already. But it was still very cool. Like, there's all sorts of, secret mechanisms and, finding leather scraps and, oh no, you just, like, a secret door just opened and a mummy fell out, but it has a necklace with a key on it around its neck and all that sort of stuff. And it was really fun. We didn't take any of the 3 clues that we can get. And there was a little bit of a thing, because towards the end, when the time was running out, we were on what was pretty obviously the last puzzle, and I thought we could get it. So I was saying, let's not get the clue, I think we can do it. And then we managed, to not quite make it. So we were buried alive in the Aztec Temple. And it was pretty fun. And then we were kind of just hanging out afterwards. I think it was kind of a slow day in the middle of an ordinary Wednesday for them. So they were just chatting with us, and they said, and we got a discount for like doing another one. And so we decided, sure, yeah, let's do another one. We did, that time we did Blazin' Breakout, and it was Old West themed. And that one was cool. That one was an hour long, Old West themed, as I mentioned. And you start actually shackled in a little Old West jail cell, ankle shackle, and it was pretty cool because you have to break out. And that one required a little bit more. There was puzzle solving, but there was also a few things like we had to pull bars out from the window and like screw them together into a thing to reach across through the bars and lift the key ring. And bring it back to unlock the cell, and then we had to get from there into the sheriff's office, and then we had to open the big safe, and then we had to blow the wall up so we could escape into the mineshaft tunnel, and it was very cool. And that one we made it out with literally seconds to spare, and it was pretty great. We did take 2 of the 3 cute clues in that one. And I suppose that's fair, but I don't know, in the video game puzzles, I'm always very loath to take a clue until it's just absolutely necessary. And but sometimes you need the clue because it, like, for example, if you're fiddling with a mechanical lock and you're not getting it open, you kind of want to know whether or not it's like, is the problem here that I don't have the right combination, or is it the problem that the lock is kind of fiddly and there's a trick to it? It's like, sometimes it's like, if there was no time limit, maybe you just figure it out, but when you're in a rush. But it was very cool. We found hats, we got to wear them. I opened a great big safe. It was big old, like 5 feet tall, 4 feet square in terms of depth and width, and it felt very solid. It was very satisfying to open. And then blowing the explosive, and yeah, it was a good time. That one was a lot of fun. And I mean, not that the Aztec one wasn't fun, but I just think that the hour is a better length for that sort of experience. Anyway, escape rooms, thumbs up. I do think that the fact that I was doing it with friends is probably a good thing. I think doing it with strangers might have been not as fun an experience. Anyway, I've got to get to writing, so I will talk to you guys tomorrow for 5 more minutes.